Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Good Morning Bouncing. My name is Susan Churchill. I am a certified trainer, practice group leader, and very happy practitioner of Spring Forest Qigong. This was created over 30 years ago by Master Chen Lin, and it has so many benefits. Um, Personally, for me, I began it because I was looking to release anxiety due to COVID. Within the first practice with Master Lin, I had popped out of fight or flight mode. Over the next so many weeks and months, I got my um, range of motion back in my arm. It used to go up to about here, and I got that all the way back. I had restless leg syndrome for 10 years or so before that, and that has gone. I had pains in my shoulders, my hips, so it was very difficult to sleep with all of that, and that has dissipated as well. And that's just the physical things that happened quite early. So there are so many more stories. Um, for me, it has not only helped me physically and emotionally, but also mentally, because I fell last year and had a concussion, and my recovery. This has made my recovery so much faster. Um, and spiritually, I'm moving up in the, I hope, on, on that scale too. I feel more connection to the universe, to all of you, and to my purpose. So if any of this makes sense to you, if any of this is like bringing you curiosity, then do the practice with us today. And you can also take level 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, however, whatever you want in Spring Forest Qigong, if that resonates with you. There's so many opportunities. Okay, so let's just bring in peaceful memories today. Today is 9 years since my dear sister passed away. And so here I am in Wisconsin, and I saw a beautiful sunrise. There was a juvenile eagle came swooping up from the lake toward the cabin and went up. I think he went up into the tree over here, but I couldn't see him. And already shared memories with my family. So, and yes, on Facebook page, not this one. No, yes, I think it is on this page, yes. I shared that no one has beat her 15-inch largemouth bass here on Lake Mohoxen. So, so I said, you still got your record there, Linda. So I would like to help all of us bring in memories of loved ones, of happy times, and let that resonate within every one of our cells. Bringing in happiness helps us to release anger. Bringing in joy helps us to release hatred. Bringing in contentment and peace and gratitude help us to release fear, help us to release grief, help us to release anxiety. So let's bring in beautiful memories of happy times, of loving people, pets, and let it resonate in every one of our cells so we can just heal anything we no longer need. We're just going to release that all out so we can have such a beautiful day for ourselves and for everyone around us. Let's say hello to everybody who's popped in that I know of. Okay, so hello to Martha and Maria and Pat and Alicia and Lynn and Shelby and Christine and June. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's start our practice, bringing in peaceful memories. So our feet are shoulder hip distance apart. Our shoulders are relaxed. If they're a little tight, we're just gonna open them up a little and then just let them sink. Elbows out, fingers are open, a smile on our face. Tip of the tongue touches the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth. Tuck your chin in a little bit. Hello, Susan. Hello, Tatiana. Hi. And allow the love of everyone you've ever loved and everyone who's ever loved you to wake up in every single cell, every molecule of your being. Feel the earth underneath your feet, supporting you in every way. Say good morning to your lower dantian, our vitality center, our middle dantian, that warm, loving, fiery heart of ours, inside and out, all the way up through our beautiful head and brain and out into the universe. And there's that sun, that brilliant sun shining down upon us. And as you feel the connection between heaven and earth, joy just starts bubbling up like bubbles in a soda can when you pour it in. And that joy just helps you to start bouncing. You're dancing with the universe this morning. Little bounce. We have our feet are still on the floor, and we can feel that vibration. So you can concentrate there and feel that. You can feel the vibration as it comes up your ankles and knees, so gently, gently, gently. Tailbone and up the spine, as you feel as alive as you've ever felt. Out into the universe, everyone you've ever loved, okay? So we're going with memories as I'm remembering my sister, and she is here with me practicing. Oh, that would be so much fun. And let's take our hands over our head, and we'll bounce for 5 minutes with our hands over our head to live to 100. How about that? Sound good? Live to 100? I love it. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth, letting your hands just flap. So it's like you have a pole and your hands just happen to be on the ends. Okay, so there you go. There's the picture from Toy Story, right? When the sheriff, there we go, Woody, is holding on to Buzz Lightyear's arm and trying to let his friends know that, hey, he's okay, but it's just his arm which had fallen out. So, he was going like this, he was moving it, right? And he had no control over the hands. So there's my funny way for you to realize what I'm trying to say, which is to let your hands just flap at the wrists. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth at this point. And just breathe in all the love, all those fun memories, those times together. And breathe out butterflies, dragonflies. If your in-breath seems a little constricted, follow your out-breath for a few breaths. Hi, Dorothy. Welcome, welcome. I know, a new week. Happy Monday. We're bringing in peaceful memories and grateful for new memories that we create today. As we release any anger, any hatred, any anxiety and overthinking, any grief, depression, sadness, any fears, we'll release them out and allow pure love of connection, of surprises, of happiness and joy and peace and contentment and gratitude. Fill us up. And overflow to those around us today. What a beautiful day for you being in the world. Just let your hands flap at the wrists. They're going to do so much work for you today. Maybe you really want that jar of pickles open. You're driving, or you've just got an itch. Love our hands. If you've got some yeast, maybe you're going to make some bread today. Do some kneading. That actually sounds like a lovely idea. Did you have experiences of happy memories cooking together with loved ones? Let's take our hands down to our sides. And then we can go side to side as we continue bouncing, continuing to open up the spine. Open, open, open. All blockages are gone. I'm completely healed, completely healed. I feel only love and light, right? Love and light. Amazing what healing can happen when you allow yourself to release what you no longer need and bring in what's available to us all the time. Happiness and joy and peace and contentment and gratitude. Let's do our shoulder shrugs, help our brain health and get some more relaxation in the neck and shoulders. Shoulders come up, lifting them up to the ears. No tenseness, just lift them up. And you could practice that if you're like, I don't know how to do it without being tense. Then you just practice, go really slowly. And you're just lifting them up as if they're on hooks. You've got little hooks there, and you're part of a marionette puppet. And it's just lifting up the shoulders. And then we take our head, and we're going to put that back. And then you want to do a little bit of a scrunching. So you're kind of like you've got two puff balls. One's your shoulders, one's your head. And you're just holding them together so the glue can set. And we just hold it for about 9 seconds. And then release down. Now we are making a contraction here, which is going to help us when we release the spinal fluid physically and the chi going up and bathing our brain. So we don't want to constrict that for too long. So 9 seconds is good. All right, let's do that 2 more times. Just lift the shoulders. Head goes back, just a little bit of a scrunch, holding for about 9 seconds. Continue to breathe. And then let the shoulders slowly come back down. So no dropping really fast. And notice how you feel. With the chi moving up, you may feel a little lightheaded. So if that's happening, sit down. You can do this sitting. Remember, with Spring Forest Qigong, you can do it sitting, standing, or lying down. Anything that you can't do physically. You use your visualization. You feel it. All right? So that's the magic. All right, so very good. Not sure how many we did, so let's do one more. Shoulders coming up, head goes back. Tip of the tongue is still touching the roof of the mouth here while we're breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And let yourself just soften, soften, soften. Awesome. Now we'll do some tapping and cupping to go in and stimulate chi in our specific organ systems, in our chi channels and meridians. So first we start with either your knuckles or 2 or 3 fingers, and you tap the cheekbones. So underneath your eyes, tapping the cheekbones, and let your elbows be out a little bit. Try not to clamp down. And now notice your knees. Are your knees locked? Then release the knees. And you can bend more if you want to help yourself with losing weight, or just get more energy, more chi, more kidney chi. Then we'll move up to the beginning of the eyebrows, right near the bridge of the nose there. And we're going to tap here. And we want to tap hard enough that we can feel the vibration, but we are not making any dents into our head. All right, cup the top of your head. Cupping the top of the head. This is where all the male or yang energy channels, or physical, okay, you might think of it that way, come together. So when we're cupping and we're sending the chi down, now you might remember the palm of the hands connect to our heart. And so the heart connects us right to our soul, of course, right? And so let's bring the chi from the universe, from our actual piece of divinity that we are, into our body and through the palm of the hands, and then cup it down. We're sending that vibration down into our internal organs. And how cool is that? And then we'll release our hand down. And let's clap our hands and stimulate our heart. Cup the inside of the left elbow, helping the lungs, and the right side. And underarm, left side. So right in the armpit. And then I like to add in the cupping of the window of the lungs. Not sure who first showed me that. Might have been someone from Morning Qigong. Let's do 2 more sets. We have so many beautiful practitioners, leaders, healers in Spring Forest Qigong and in the families that we connect to outside of Spring Forest Qigong, right? So allow yourself to experience the healing in whichever way it comes to you. Let's do one more set. Stimulating the heart and the lungs. The chi moving so we can feel free and open. Let's cup our kidneys and feel that freedom and the peaceful memories. We'll tap our tailbone. So let's stay here a little longer and see if we can feel where that vibration's going. Is it going out to the sides? Is it going down your legs? Is it going up the spine to the brain? Is there a certain area where you're feeling more vibration? Maybe in the center of your back, maybe the bottom of your feet. Just kind of notice that. Notice where it's going. And you can say open, open, open. All blockages gone, completely healed. So you can feel the chi freely flowing throughout your body. And then we'll tuck our thumbs in and find the hip point, not right on the bone, but back a little bit. There's a little dimple area, and that's where you want to go. Bring the vibration in to open, open, open. Now this area, this is actually the connection between the torso, the torso, the bottom of the legs, so the top of the body and the bottom. And so we need that open because what? The earth is underneath us, right? The heavens are above us. We need the connection totally through. So, and sometimes, you know, as you age, you feel weaker legs, right? Your legs feel weaker. So just knowing that doing this can help you to get the chi flowing, just do it. If you're sitting, tap here gently but firmly. And then we'll come down to the knees, and we're going to cup the tops of our knees. And then we'll reach around to the backs. Take both your hands around your left knee and cup in. And just send sweet, kind energy into the right side too. All right, we'll come up on the toes and down on the heels. Avoid this if you're pregnant. You know your body. And remember again, anything you can't do physically, you use your imagination, your visualization. You feel it. So if I'm standing here and I can't actually lift up, I'm just going to visualize myself or feel my energy body doing it perfectly. That would be fun. Do a try to do how do you lead a practice where we don't actually move? Well, I'll have to think about that one. So you can't see my energy body doing it. Wouldn't that be wild? Wouldn't that? That would be fun. Okay. So that was our active exercises. Our chi is flowing. Feel yourself with great mobility. And now we want to move into the preparation for our healing movement. All right. So there we go. So we stand with our feet shoulder hip distance apart. Let our knees bend. Shoulders are relaxed and elbows are out and fingers are spread apart. We're going to stretch them on purpose and the toes, stretching and releasing. And then you could feel at the tips of your fingers and toes a little fuzziness, a little activation, a little electricity. Let your spine be nice and straight. Tuck your chin in a little bit. Tip of the tongue touches the roof of the mouth. We'll switch our breathing to in and out through the nose and say the password. I am in the universe. The universe is in my body. The universe and I combine together. And with that, feel that those peaceful memories and how you are always connected to everyone you've ever loved and everyone who's ever loved you. And imagine them all around you doing your practice. Connect to what's most divine for you. And ask for what you want from your practice today. I am so grateful for peaceful memories as I move through this day. However you want to say that. And then we'll take our right hand over our upper chest, left hand over the lower dantian, elbows out, fingers open. Smile, smile, smile. Bend in the knees. And we're going to move yin and yang. So we've just formed yin and yang by holding them our body in this position, and now we're going to move it. So we take our right hand out and down as our left hand comes in and up. And while you're doing that, visualize a column of light from the top of your head to the bottom of your torso. And as you're moving your hands, you're manipulating that light, which is helping you to rebalance the chi in your torso, in all your organs. Maybe talk to your heart while you do one revolution. Say, "This is for you, my beautiful heart." Release the hurt from the heart for whatever reason. And you might think, "Oh, I don't have any hatred." But then you could think of, you could maybe realize that, hey, you have some for disease, right? Or for accidents, or for whatever reason you don't have a loved one with you on the earth at this moment. So let's let our heart heal from that. Let's release that emotion which is causing us distress, which is causing distress to our heart. Let's release it. And then we'll continue going through all the organ systems now. Well, this movement specifically was created and helps with the liver system. So let's bring in some beautiful green light and feel our liver so happy. That's the happiness, we bring it in. And we're releasing anger. So anger comes, it's just normal. All these things are normal, but we need to, the idea is to walk through them, experience and let them go. So we're going to let them go as butterflies, and then we'll move to the stomach system and let ourselves notice, yeah, we have experienced anxiety and overthinking. And we're going to bring in peace to calm it down, yellow light, to release those beautiful yellow butterflies. And then we go to the lung system. And yeah, there's been grief and sadness and depression in some degree or another. Probably everyone has experienced it a little bit or a lot. Let's bring that white light and contentment in to release it and just feel those butterflies going away back to where they belong. So you're helping yourself be whole. You're helping that chi to go back to unconditional love. And then the blue light of the kidney system, releasing fear. And in our wonderful world right now, there's so much fear. So let's allow blue light to just pour into us and around and through the world entirely, releasing gorgeous blue butterflies and bringing in the gratitude. All right, beautiful. Let's stop this movement. Our hands are in front of the lower dantian, and we breathe in and we breathe out. And we breathe in and out. And allow yourself to feel whole and empty. Releasing our hands down. We'll take one more beautiful breath in. Allow 10,000 more hands to come out, gathering the gifts of the universe as they pour down upon you. And then we come with our hands together and we say, thank you, thank you, thank you. Many, many blessings. And I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Okay. Have a beautiful day of peaceful memories.